The premise of Hedwig and the Angry Inch is that we are watching a concert given by a glam rocker named Hedwig, who calls herself an internationally ignored song stylist. The Angry Inch is her band. How it got that name is part of the story Hedwig tells about her life between songs that were inspired by her life. John Cameron Mitchell wrote the book for this musical. Stephen Trask supplied the lyrics and music. Their fascinating work had advocates of the highest caliber in the recent production by the Q Collective. Hedwig's name at birth was Hansel. He was, in Hedwig's words, a slip of a girly boy who grew up in East Berlin during the Cold War. Hansel became convinced that he would have to travel to the West to find the ideal love he was seeking. This journey became possible when Hansel fell in love with a GI, but going to America as the soldier's wife required a physical examination. To pass it, Hansel became Hedwig in a botched operation that left her with the Angry Inch mentioned in the title. Ironically, the marriage and the operation would not have been necessary a year later after the fall of the Berlin Wall. On the day it came down, Hedwig's husband abandoned her in a trailer park in Kansas. Faced with fending for herself, Hedwig forged a new identity as a rock musician and took on a protege, Tommy, the brother of a child for whom she babysat. They wrote songs together, and she came to see him as the one who would make her complete. This relationship failed too, but Tommy didn't. He went on to become a rock star with Hedwig's songs. Hedwig is now following him around on his tour, playing in smaller venues in the same cities. In St. Louis, while Tommy was headlining at the Enterprise Center, Hedwig played in the Emerald Room at the Monocle, an appropriately intimate venue. The moment Luke Steingruby took the stage, his Hedwig was the epitome of a glam rocker, shamelessly flamboyant and utterly at ease with a non-gender conforming identity. Steingruby's understanding of Hedwig's journey was so complete that the dialogue between the songs was as interesting as the numbers, and the numbers were terrific. The production featured excellent work by Sarah Jean Dolling as Yitzhak, Hedwig's husband and backup singer, and by the band, music director Holly Barber, Jay Michael, John Gertis, and Joe Winters. Lauren Smith designed the costumes, makeup, and wigs. Brian M. Ebbinghaus designed the sound. Director Jordan Woods tied it all together. Steingruby is about to move to New York. His departure could not have been more impressive.
Yeah, but I'm sorry he's leaving, even so. It is a strange piece, but this is one of the better performances of it, I think. And we might as well, as long as we have an internationally ignored singer available, let's hear that singer.
You had a way so familiar, I could not recognize, 'cause you had blood on your face and had blood in